So, guys, if you are either a Gemini or a Libra or Aquarius living in the national capital region of Delhi, I have catastrophic news for you. You guys are no longer the air signs. Welcome to the end of your identity. We need to have a serious conversation about the elemental Freud. For centuries, these astrologers, these majestic con artists of the cosmos, they were told that the personality is governed by the element of air. Well, you were told you were intellectual, breezy, communicative, and detached. To you, if you are currently in Delhi, like me, you are not breathing air, my friends. Let me be scientifically rigorous here. You are inhaling a viscous, textured soup of particulate matter, unburnt hydrocarbons, and the ghost of this paddy, subtle, and the collective exhaust of 3 million SUVs whose owners are overcompensating for something. To call what hovers over Delhi air is like calling Yamuna drinking water or Parliament a place of productive debate. It is a linguistic crime. Therefore, my dear Geminis, Libras, and Aquarians, your foundational myth has been collapsed. The elements you're supposed to draw power from has filled for an asylum in Switzerland. You're facing an ontological eviction, my friends. You cannot be an air sign in a vacuum of breathable oxygen. It's like claiming to be a fire sign while living at the bottom of the Marine Trench. So, what are you now? You are the smog signs. You are the children of the PM 2.5, You are governed by narcotic haze that turns the sun into sleeky, jaundiced yellow disk at the noon. So let's re-examine your traits under this new clocking reality, this new choking reality. So let's start with the twins, the Geminis. This is the sign of duality, like the double engine Sarkar that is running all over the country right now. Your duality, right? The duality of wanting to go for a jog versus wanting to live past the age of 40. Is this a kind of duality that you have? Or the communication, huh? Please. The Gemini, the gift of gab in Delhi, is currently reduced to a series of phlegmatic hacks and the desperate rasping sounds of someone trying to locate their inhaler in a panic. You aren't chatty, you are experiencing hypoxia-induced delirium. Those brilliant ideas bouncing around your skull aren't intellect, my friends. They are the carbon monoxide poisoning pinging off your frontal cortex. Your ruling planet is Mercury, which is appropriate because your lungs are currently containing more heavy metals than a thermometer factory. And you guys, you Libras, you scales, you sleeker of palettes, harmony and justice, the only thing you're balancing right now is your AQI app against your will to live. You are desperately trying to find a harmony between the left lung, which is collapsing, and the right lung that has unionized and gone on strike. Libras are known for the indecision, just like the governments are. Oh, but I can't decide what to wear. No, darling, you can't decide where because your brain is starved out of oxygen. You aren't weighing opticians. You are entering early stages of organ failure, my friends. You seek beauty, look around. The only beauty left is the dystopian cyberpunk filter that the reality has permanently applied to your Instagram stories, that too without your permission. And the Aquarius, here comes the masters, the water bearers, the visionaries, the humanitarians, the detached intellectual. Are you? First of all, the water bearers, just go and see the Yamuna. The water bearers as an air sign was always confusing, but in Delhi, it becomes a tragic comedy. The only water you are bearing is the constant stream of saline leaking from your stinking eyes. as you try to navigate traffic in the zero visibility. You are supposedly the visionary. The visionary sign. What's the vision? You can't see past the hood of your car. You aren't detached and cool, really. You are dissociating because the ecological reality is too horrific to process without the immediate sedation. You think you are above the fray, analyzing humanity from a distance? Come on. You're not above anything. You're down here in the gas chamber with the rest of the Taurus peasants, choking on the same neoliberal failure. This is the spiritual rewiring. You have been demoted from the ethereal realm to the benefic zone of atmospheric sludge, my friends. We must understand that this is the identity crisis, which is, of course, politically sponsored. The government, here comes the favorite part. The government has effectively nationalized your astrology. They have replaced the 4 classical elements with the new Indian elements: bureaucracy, corruption, dust, and apathy. And of course, Vikas, which I'm still trying to figure out. I just lack the political telescope to search Vikas in the dust of Indian politics. Anyways, let's get back to this spiritual refiring. Before the air destroys me completely, the state has essentially performed an astrological genocide. They have erased 3 entire archetypes from the human experience in northern India. It is brilliant, really. If you can't breathe, you can't complain. That's the masterstroke. If your brain is foggy, you can't organize dissent, right? The smog isn't a policy failure, it's a pacification tool. It aerosolized the obedience of you guys. So stop checking your co-star app. It doesn't apply here. Your horoscope for today doesn't read, expect a breezy conversation with a stranger. It reads, expect the air quality index to hit 450. Try not to die on the way to you. Buy the milk. Mars is in retrograde and your bronchial tubes are in revolt. Embrace the new reality. You are no longer defined by the free-flowing wind. You are defined by heavy, clinging shroud of industrial negligence. You are the smog signs, you are the new traits, and you are the new traits of the respiratory resilience, squinting, and a dark hacking. A really dark one. A really dark hacking cynicism. Welcome to the new zodiac. Don't forget to change your filters.